Beautiful verse here. So of course, this is not a the tafsir is here. You can check it in the translation. But I just want to add my own opinion here as I have a background in science and engineering, and this is a little bit kind of beautiful when Allah is talking about the heavens, right? And as a scientist, right, it's just my own opinion. Okay, so don't come after me. As a scientist, so we have the concept of multiverse. Like, we have string theory, we have physics, and the theory is we probably have multiple universes in the world. And some explanation is Sabwa Samawat is seven heavens. It just means many, right? Also, some opinion can be when the Prophet Muhammad was going to receive the order for the prayers, he went through the seven heavens. So this can be understood, at least as science and physician, as a different universes, the concept of multiverse. And to understand that in the Quran, Allah talked about the first universe, which the one we lived, our universe called وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحَ. This universe Allah make them with stars, with a planet, with galaxies, so right? But this universe have lights and brightness into it, and stars. So this can indicate to us that we are this is our universe. And of course, we don't have the technology even to explore our own universe, right? We are still trying to go to the moon, we went to the moon, trying to go to Mars. We cannot go to even our own solar system, then move to the next star. So it's a lifelong journey. Our universe, right? Our observers, we can only observe few percent of our universe. Everything we have dark matter, dark energy. So this is very powerful, and it can also mean that as human being, our heavens gonna only be these seven heavens. There is infinite amount of universes created by Allah, by God, but we will only have access to this because He's only telling us what we need. This is a book of guidance for who? For human being. That's what the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah says. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Hudan is a guidance. So He's giving us a manual. If you buy, a product, they give you the manual to install the product. They're not going to give you another manual for a different product. So this is a guide for human being, for us. So it's not going to tell us about things that like other universes that we don't need, right? This is the guide for us. This is the universes we might have access to, and in the heavens, right? So the different heavens that the different has different physical properties. Here we talked about, 3 or 4 dimension, the X, Y, Z, and the time, space, and time. Those universes we don't know have different properties, different physical properties, different maybe matter doesn't work there. Maybe the time scale is completely different. So it's gonna be hard even for us because we are in the physical realm in this universe, even to access those. And according to the narration of the Prophet ﷺ, when he was going there, he went with the angel. And there is other angel who opened doors to get access to those. So those are by the grace of God, because they're completely in different time scale, different universes. So this is just wandering your mind in these verses, and knowing that today we understanding the concept of multiverses, and long time ago in the past, in the 5th, 6th century, and Allah is already telling us about these multiple heavens, and uh, and then the earth. Of course, it's talking about the earth, not all the other planet, because this is where we live. This is a book for us here on earth. So it's just mean that this is again is tailored to what we need, not overwhelming us, not with all the information exactly what we need, right?